Despite my lack of hands on experience as a teacher in today's world, I can agree with much of the article. Just from my student teaching experience, both inside and outside the classroom, it was evident that research was important for not only teachers, but for students and schools as a whole. We used research articles in my student teaching seminar class, and I encountered research articles in staff meetings and professional development classes at my assigned school. As a result, it became very clear to me that research aids in the educational decisions that governments, schools, and teachers face on a day to day basis. This article stresses a research practice gap in the field of education. According to the article, this is the notion that teachers rarely directly implement the educational research produced by universities and seemingly do not value it. This quote from the article really stood out to me. I think it is only normal for teacher education students to encounter conflicting viewpoints between their university courses and the demands of their school district. I don't think this is always the case, but I did notice some of it during my student teaching experience. I think research is an extremely beneficial aspect of the teaching profession. Not only does it expand our knowledge as teachers, but it also aids in our curriculum development. Some of the problems that the article discusses, and ones that I can certainly agree with, include the fact that research is not always time sensitive. It is not always relevant to particular classrooms, and the terminology is oftentimes difficult to understand for some teachers, including myself. This is another quote that really stood out to me in the article. The role of research is not solely to provide solutions for teachers. Like I mentioned earlier, research expands our knowledge as teachers. Research should also broaden our conceptions of practice. In addition, research might not always give us the answers to fix our problems in the classroom, but research will help us better understand instructional problems that exist in our classroom so that over time we can help make some of the problems go away. In sum, I agree with this article, and I strongly feel that in order for teachers to value the research out there, the research needs to be applicable, trustworthy, usable, and easily accessible, much like the article mentions. In addition, I think that teachers should also be involved in the research process because, after all, they are the practitioners who are in the classroom on a day to day basis. I don't think that closing the gap is going to be an easy process. It is certainly going to take a lot of time, and it needs to involve not only the teachers, but the schools and universities as well. As with almost anything, collaboration will be key for all parties involved.